from the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ty Blach will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And with the fog making its way over from the Sunset District, a cool 58 degrees here at game time. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Just underway here in San Francisco. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. Chad Bettis will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Buster Posey now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Popped him up. Tolbert is there, and the side is retired. Giants scoreless. Threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle. Crawford's got it. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading out for the Giants.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Belt has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
On a line, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knot.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Crawford, base runner at first with one out. takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab it now.
Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready now, Chris Iannetta, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So here now is the pitcher, Chad Bettis. First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jackson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Tolbert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line softly toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So that keeps all.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, David Dahl. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Buster Posey is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. In there, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Another 0-2 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving try at third, but it's by him down the line, and that'll score the run from third.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Chris Russin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1 the count. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez giving chase. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies nothing. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. High and deep to right. McCutchen going back to the track, and this one's off the fifth archway. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he is in. Ripple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Ready for another chance. Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A man at third with 1 away. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ian Desmond.
So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up the line. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Giants lead it 5-1.
on in this one. You can't get a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 1 for 4. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Turned on down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And a high strike there, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Jackson, the runner at second with 1 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air to left. Jackson rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Buster Posey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted in the air out to left field. Pence has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher.
Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Tolbert. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. 0-1, here it comes. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Softly hit out to short. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Thursday night baseball roll. Mike Dunn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count.
Andrew McCutchen.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The shortstop, number 35.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's an impressive 5 for 8. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slide.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Giants are down quietly. They're on top 7-1. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is flared out towards second. Hannick barehanded. How about that?
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gonzalez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies 2. Striding in once again, Ty Blach. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Ty Blach. A reminder, fans, that the 4th and King Street train station is located 1 block west from the ballpark. Special train service is available to and from all Giants home games. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. Information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. Hey fans, be sure to pick up a copy of G Magazine, the official program of the Giants, which features in-depth stories, a player roster, a scorecard, and other useful information about AT&T Park. G Magazine is sold online or at any souvenir stand throughout AT&T Park.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Desmond has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Jackson.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the center fielder, Austin Jackson. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that will find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Joe Panic. Runners off for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Jackson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on top 7-2. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Third baseman, DJ.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Chris Iannetta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. A base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Bradford Robinette will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Bradford Robinette.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 31, Michael Lyle.
Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now of 1-1.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. McCutchen stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giants get a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Johnny Colbert. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line softly out toward left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back, and it's gone into the arcade section. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Will Smith will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gregor Blanco will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now it's out there. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 3 runs already home here. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there safely. Pat Valaika will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Derek Law takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
In the dirt, and now let's see. In time, and he is nailed at second. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt is there. And the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Pat Valaika will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball in there for a called strike. Nope. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Popped him up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and this will land foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Austin Jackson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 8 runs on 13 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. There is Desmond, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Second baseman,
Here's Joe Panik. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mark Melanson.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Iannetta. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Jackson is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ryan McMahon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30.
A ball and no strikes. McMahon, a California native actually. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Panik's got it. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Tolbert. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Tolbert leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here. Last strike now for Colorado.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ty Blach wins his 3rd of the season. Chad Bettis couldn't work out of the 3rd.